This is Radio Entrepreneurs, and my name is Jeffrey Davis, and I'm excited to say that we are airing this week from Cape Cod Sea Camps in Brewster, Mass., a Family Business Association finalist for 2014. And my next guest, returning guest to the show, nobody is listening to this segment who's in the building today because they're all out eating his products, is Mario Mariani from Pain d'Avion. From what I know, the premier baking company in New England. Would that be a fair description, Mario?
It would.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about Pain d'Avion?
Sure. I'll offer credit where credit is due. The men I work for had instinctive entrepreneurial skills in their early 20s, arriving in New York City from Europe, country of Yugoslavia, which is now a country of Serbia, and broken up there in the 90s. Arrived in New York looking for something to do. They had an idea. They stuck to it. And New England was the place at that time, bread of crusty European authentic quality was non-existent.
But times have changed in New England. It's a much more cosmopolitan city, and the food habits of New England have dramatically changed.
They are, and it's happening rapidly. The landscape of restaurants and clubs, it's coming alive.
There's a renaissance going on.
I believe Boston is a very European size city,
right?
And it has a lot to offer that New York cannot provide in a way, believe it or not. At the cafe, which is part of the bakery now. The bakery's been in existence for 23 years, and 7 years ago we opened a French bistro, retail, and then an evening of fine dining establishment that has been recognized now throughout New England and beyond with our great chef Matthew Tropiano. And it's a labor of love because we've pushed the envelope on many things that New Englanders, especially Cape Codders, weren't used to, and late hour is one of them. We have live music on Wednesday nights. Amazing band, local singer we've discovered who works for us, beautiful Haitian American girl, is the lead singer now, and we do a fabulous night on Wednesday. We call it Wednesday is the New Friday.
But I would think that the driving engine is the bakery company. I mean, if you go to downtown Boston to the highest end hotels or the highest end restaurants, their bread is Pain d'Avion, and they're proud to say that that's where the bread is from. It's not easy to bake a high end bread like that, is it?
It's a daily grind. The bakery business, there's nothing like it. It starts very early in the morning and it finishes very late. Our operation is in action 21 hours a day. Then there's a tremendous amount of cleaning. The cleaning crew comes in, and the ovens and floors, ceilings sanitized, and they start all over again. So it's that constant. There's no Saturday and Sunday lock up, go home, or a Monday off. It's 365, and it's all done by hand. And people marvel when they come. They take a little tour. I show them, and now they thought, maybe we bake for the cafe and all the beautiful breads, or maybe a couple of local places. And when they find our distribution arm is 300 accounts, halfway down the state of Connecticut, up to the New Hampshire border, all out west of Massachusetts, daily, 7 days a week. It's very surprising, and I think it puts to light an industry that is waning. Maybe top this size bakery, Pain d'Avion size, maybe the top 10 bakeries in the United States. There are a lot of smaller bakeries that make maybe 500 loaves a day.
A lot of mom and pops.
Beautiful stuff.
Right.
But when you're making 30,000 pieces at the height of the season and 17,000 pounds by hand a day, that's a good size bakery. And there are not many who are not doing that by hand anymore.